So I just wanted to come on and share a conversation that I've just had with an old client of mine. I haven't spoken to her for years, and her little boy is now 4 years old. He sleeps 12 hours a night. Why is she getting in touch? I hear you ask. She is now wondering about getting him into his own room. Now, he has all this time slept in their room with them. They always found that he slept really well there. Due to a bit of maybe outside pressure or expectations from others or society in general, they feel that they should be starting to think about getting him in his own room, and they're worried that maybe they've missed the boat or they've left it too late and it's going to be impossible and he's going to be there with them till he's 30. Well, of course, that's not the case because children want to grow up. And if you have the time, the patience, the headspace, and you enjoy having a situation like they've got with your child sleeping in the room with you, there is absolutely no pressure to change a thing. Regardless of what anybody else thinks, if it works for you, it's not a problem. You're doing a really great job and you do not need to change a thing. For this family, though, because they've already got a bedroom set up for him, he's got a big boy bed in his own room, and he currently sleeps in mum and dad's room in a cot with the side taken off, so a toddler bed. And he will willingly stay in there all night. Occasionally will hop into mum's bed for a bit of a cuddle, but then usually gets back into his own bed because that's where he prefers to be. So my suggestion was simply, well, how about you just test out with him what it would feel like to spend a whole night in his big boy bed? One of them or both of them could camp out in his bedroom with him while he gets used to the feeling of what it would be like to sleep in a big bed. This way, moving forward, he can have the choice. He may want to just start the night in his big boy bed, knowing that the safety net of his toddler bed is still there next to mum. So this way, there's no pressure on either part. He doesn't have to make a choice that he's then got to stick to, and neither do the parents. Either one can just be all right with flip-flopping backwards and forwards until it feels like a good time to make the switch permanently. So the main thing I wanted to share from this conversation was that it's okay to let your children take the lead with some things, and with older children as well, like a 4-year-old, there's a lot of dialogue goes on there, and you can paint things in a certain light to make them seem more appealing. So there's always ways of encouraging children to get on board. You just plant the seed and hopefully they run with it. So please don't feel pressure to change anything based on what other people think, or you're wondering if you're running out of time for things. In most cases, children will make the right choices in their own time. It's not a massive hurdle that you have to take on consciously. It can just happen organically. If you're in this situation with your child happily sleeping in your room and sleeping well, have a think about what it may actually mean to your sleep if you try and battle with them to keep them in a room that maybe they don't feel 100% comfortable doing, because what you could actually set yourself up for is multiple night wakes and a head-to-head in the middle of the night. So have a think, what's more important to you, the geography of where your child sleeps or that they sleep well? I'll leave that one up to you.